I'm gonna do a little Nimbu pani. So Nimbu pani is a lime soda water, but it's normally drunk in the summer months when you're looking to cool your system down and you're tired of drinking water and you're sick of tea. So Nimbu pani is Nimbu, or like Indian limes, which I don't have because we are in Margaret River, but I do have limey limes. Now, the thing about Nimbu pani is it's utilising the concept of masala in terms of cooling salt. So we use kala namak, Indian black salt, which is a salt that's said to cool the system. Then we use amchur, which is dried green mango powder. So this is a little bit of acidity and brightness. Black pepper, which, black pepper is a bioenhancer, so it enables the uptake of whatever spice or aromatic compounds we're consuming. So, but really in this instance as well, it's a grounding agent. So one of the ways to combat the feeling of escalation or inflammation we feel through heat in hot climates, that lightheadedness, is to actually consume foods that cool and ground us back into our bodies. And so with the cooling salt, the grounding of pepper, and then the digestive quality of cumin powder. So it's a pretty funky drink, the lime, and then soda. So I'm going to use just a sparkling water. To be careful in this house because sometimes the boys shake them up, put them back in the fridge. All right, so we also use a little bit of sugar. You don't have to, but it's sort of part of the balance of masala. Now, Nimbu pani is a great drink either when you're hot and tired of water, like I said, when you're sick of tea, or even if you're trying to give up alcohol but you want to drink something kind of cocktail-esque at home that feels a bit more interesting. The amount of lime you choose is up to you, but I like it pretty limey. You can use a sugar syrup. In fact, quite often in India they do use a sugar syrup for the sweetness, but I don't have a sugar syrup, so I'm going to use a really easily dissolvable sugar, so caster sugar, but also because it has a really high tone, and high tone sweetness is going to equate in a more cohesive fashion with the spice that we have, which is all pretty punchy. Okay, so I'm just doing it in the glass. If you're going to do it into bigger quantities, it's very much as you like to drink it. So in a single glass, what I'm doing is about, maybe a couple of pinches of black pepper, a little bit less than that of amchur, of dry green mango powder. Spices like amchur, like kala namak, like Kashmiri chili powder, mustard oil, they're generally available in Indian grocers. You will not find them in Australia in mainstream supermarkets. I've never seen them, not yet anyway. Okay, and then cumin powder gets a little bit more, so less than 1/4 teaspoon. Now the reason I haven't put the kala namak in yet is because, it's gonna do that. It's like a spider. It'll fizz. It is, when you drink this too in India, it is kind of bitty like this. Stir it for a bit and it'll dissolve. I often think this would be really nice with gin in it, which is counterintuitive to that whole thing of saying drink it if you're trying to give up alcohol, but anyway. I'm going to get a bit of sugar from the cupboard, just a little bit of caster sugar, not too much. Yum. and then finish it with the black salt. Now it is very savory. It's very Indian regional drinky. You know, if you're not into this kind of taste experience, the first time Ashi tried it when we were in India, like his face was priceless. I made him do it again just so I could video his face. He was not into it. Sort of looks like a witch's brew, doesn't it? Needs a little bit more salt. A little bit more sugar. So what you can't smell, because you're over there, if it is the sulfur release, once the colour namak hits the glass. Yeah, that's better. It needs a bit more push from the salt and the colour namak to sort of make it that, you know, funky, savoury, sweet, limey combination that is a classic Nimbu party. I'm going to clean my glass because I want it to look a bit prettier for you. I'd make a rubbish bartender, I think. A little twist of lime. So Nimbu soda, a really refreshing, delicious, unusual taste of a drink. But if you've had it in India and you've loved it and you want to do it at home, source your spices from Indian grocers, make to taste, and preference sugar syrup over sugar, because sugar syrup is really what gives it that like very moreish sort of, you know, syrupy, salty quality that really makes it so special. Cheers.